Welcome everyone, and thank you for tuning in to hear my trading and market updates. This is Uncle Frank, and I'm not a financial advisor, nor is any of the content to be construed as financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. Please remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed the presentation, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you're alerted when I have new information to share. So now let's get into the latest updates. Hey, welcome back everyone. So Uncle Frank, what do you have your eyes on right now? Anything for us to look forward to? Well, I'm glad you asked and clicked. When it comes to the movie industry as a whole, I'm wondering if we can hit that $9 billion mark for the year. Obviously, I'm also watching if this quarter can meet or exceed last year's Q4 and if we will remain profitable. I know for a fact the financial media is soon going to go into overdrive on recent projections that indicate 2024 box office numbers could be worse than 2023's, and that's just in case we surprise to the upside on revenue and earnings in the fourth quarter. So either Adam Aron or the financial media will attempt to crucify any rally we get for overperformance in Q4. As of this recording, we are approximately 356 million away from 9 billion, but are ahead of last year by over 1.27 billion at the box office. Also, as of this recording, we are shy only 180 million this quarter when compared to Q4 of 2022. Whether we fall short, match, or exceed in the fourth quarter, I'm sure the 2023 executive stock bonuses over at AMC will be in the top 5 by title in the entire industry for all of them, even though we've lost 85% of our entire market cap year over year. Of course, like everyone else, I'm watching this amazing Santa rally at the close of this year, but a couple of other things too from Bloomberg. Wall Street began the final week of 2023 by extending a rally that put the market on the brink of a record. The S&P 500 on Tuesday traded less than 0.5% away from its all-time high. Despite warnings about overbought levels, equities continued to power ahead on speculation the Fed will cut rates as early as March. And another, buyers piled into U.S. Treasury auctions Tuesday, seeking to lock in higher yields as the market prices in an aggressive path of Federal Reserve interest rate cuts in 2024. Indirect bidders, a group that includes foreign central banks, grabbed a record 77.6% of the Treasury's 52-week bill auction, while the same category took 71.6% of the department's 6-month offering, the third largest share ever. What I tell you, Jordan, when things get rough, they all come for U.S. Treasuries. And a third news item worth mentioning, though price pressures may ease a bit in the coming months, that's little solace to Americans buying homes now. Home prices in the U.S. rose for a 9th straight month, reaching a fresh record as buyers battled for a stubbornly tight supply of listings. A national gauge of prices rose 0.6% in October from September. Another thing I'm watching are global banks. You see, guys, they talk a good game in the media, but their hiring trends say something very different. Global banks underwent significant workforce reductions in 2023, cutting over 60,000 jobs, a level of cutbacks not witnessed since the 2008 financial crisis, according to Business News. Lee Thacker, owner of financial services headhunting firm Silvermine Partners, commented, "At most banks, there is no stability, no investment, no growth, and more jobs are likely to be cut." The investment bank saw a second straight year of declining fees because of a slowdown in deal making and public listings, prompting Wall Street to reduce headcount to protect profit margins. Well, you'd have to be insane not to keep an eye on this developing story from the Cryptopolitan. Breaking: 30 more countries apply to join the BRICS. In a remarkable turn of global economic alliances, the BRICS bloc is set to undergo a seismic expansion. 30 additional countries have expressed interest in joining the BRICS, making a significant shift in the global economic landscape. The BRICS bloc, originally formed to create an alternative platform for emerging economies, has recently seen a surge in interest from countries around the world. How much you want to bet we gave money to all these countries too? This development signifies a major shift in global economic power dynamics, particularly as nations seek alternatives to traditional Western-centric economic models. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov highlighted the diversity of nations keen on establishing ties with the BRICS, signaling a growing recognition of its influence in global affairs. Well, wouldn't the dollar losing its world reserve currency status be a fitting end to the Biden presidency? Another example of when you're weak internationally, someone will always step in to fill the vacuum. Now, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, face it. This president is a sea cucumber. Now, if you guys get a chance, go check out this tweet from Muckraker. Turns out the crisis at our southern border that's now spilling into our cities was planned from Zero Hedge. Mass migration blueprints reveal NGOs carefully planned U.S. migrant invasion, report says. A network of NGOs, or non-governmental organizations, seems to be playing a powerful role in coordinating the large-scale invasion of illegals at the U.S. southern border. A new website, Muckraker, revealed a treasure trove of mass migration blueprints handed out by NGOs across South and Central America to illegals with details about their route to the U.S. Well, what about that? And from Business Insider, Amazon Prime Video will introduce commercials to subscribers next month. Subscribers to the service included in Prime can pay an additional $2.99 per month to avoid the ads. The new subscription tier is indicative of a shifting streaming landscape in which platforms are increasing their prices. You know, guys, Hulu charges me $100 a month, and that includes only one movie channel, Stars. My A-list plan is only $23 a month, and I can see up to 3 new movies a week, which is more than anyone needs. It's really a great value. I'm beginning to wonder if it would have been better if we spent $25 million on commercials promoting the A-list program instead of the Nicole Kidman promo. In retrospect, I would have preferred the company spent money on advertising for the A-list program as opposed to investing in a previously bankrupt gold mine as well. This CEO pisses away money like we're not $5 billion in debt. Who knows? Maybe Nicole got a dick pic as a bonus. Now, what's the one thing people always complain about when it comes to going to the theater? That the concessions are a ripoff, right? But I believe if you spend a little money to acquaint and familiarize the consumer with all the benefits of the A-list program and the branded credit card, they would be amazed at how fast your rewards add up. I went to the AMC in South Barrington, Illinois on Christmas, and I was surprised by how many rewards I had available. I knew I had $15 ready to spend on the new candy line, but they didn't have them at this location yet. But I also had a free large popcorn and a free large drink for my birthday, a coupon for 50% off on Impossible Nuggets if anybody wants to try those. I had a free regular hot dog in there. I mean, there were more. It really adds up quickly, and it's an impressive savings. We need to promote it. Now, I went to see the movie Ferrari, but look at some of the things I saw in the lobby. Only in theaters in 2024, Bob Marley's One Love. I was also happy to see some new merchandising displays at this location, and of course, they had a stand for our retail popcorn. I saw the Wonka candy, but as I said earlier, our new candy line hasn't arrived at this AMC yet. The theaters are dead, right? From people. Color Purple outshines box office predictions by earning second biggest Christmas Day opening of all time. I mean, guys, if you get headline after headline like this, at what point do we get vindicated, right? Well, while I was at the theater, I interviewed this woman on the right about her visit to our business. Listen carefully to what she had to say. How you doing today, dear?
I'm wonderful. You?
I'm fine. This is Uncle Frank Finance. You here to see Willy Wonka?
No.
Okay, what are you here to see?
The Color Purple.
All right, all right. And just one question. Would you prefer to see it at home or at the theater?
The first time at the theater, and then follow-ups at home.
Right, so you're just gonna, when it hits streaming, you're gonna watch it again, aren't you? That's exactly how I feel. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You see, guys, remember I told you in a previous video, the movie Napoleon was released by Apple in the theaters to advertise for its streaming release. And of course it worked. Now we have more movies coming from Apple, and Uncle Frank thinks Apple should just buy the friggin' business now because it needs something new, okay? People are sick of Apple just, reintroducing the same phone over and over again. They're having trouble with that Apple Watch, right? How about being the largest theatrical exhibitor on the planet overnight while also becoming a top 10 movie distributor to boot? Can we plug in Apple Music with concert films? You bet we can. Some of my subscribers are going to love this free offer from Hillsdale College, especially all you gold bug flat earth types like Optimal Projection, Black Arrow, Crypto Kyle, and Dom the Magic Donkey from Canada. In 2020, members of the world's elite met at the World Economic Forum and launched the Great Reset Initiative to transform the world economy. Klaus Schwab, the founder and executive director of the forum, wrote, "Every country, from the United States to China, must participate, and every industry, from oil and gas to tech, must be transformed. In short, we need a great reset of capitalism." Well, then I found this, guys, this free course. Learn about the Great Reset, its ramifications for America, and pro-freedom alternatives completely free. There's 6 videos in the series. What is the Great Reset? Woke capitalism versus profit. Cashless society. Is environmental justice good for the environment? The Great Reset from China's perspective, and the alternative to the Great Reset. Check it out. Guys, I promise that my next video will be a barn burner because it'll have a new events calendar and a new time window to watch out for. Don't forget, in January, we have the Evergrande bankruptcy hearing. We have that $1 trillion swap expiring and much, much more. Stay tuned. Hey, I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the like button after this slide if you enjoyed the presentation. Subscribe to the channel and set the alert so you're notified when I have new information to share. See you at the bell.